Properties for logarithms. The first one we're going to look at is this product rule. So the product rule states that the log base b of m times n is equal to the log base b of m plus the log base b of n. Now the idea of this, and this is something you can relate to, if I had given you b to the third times b to the fourth, you would say b to the 3 plus 4. You would probably just say b to the 7th right away. Notice what you did with your exponents there. You added them. So in the same way with this idea of product for logs, I'm adding my logs as I added my exponents. What we're seeing here is that same algebraic structure in both of these because logs and exponentials are inverses of each other. So that's what we're going to see here. And if you look at the rule below, this is called the quotient rule. So if I divide m over n, it's going to be a subtraction of my logs. Now think about the b to the 4 over b to the cubed. This is really going to be b to the 4 minus 3. What do I do with my exponents? I subtract them. So in a similar way, with these logs, I'm going to subtract those. So this is where the structure comes from. This makes it different than the algebraic operations that were used to addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And this is where it gets a little bit confusing for us because of that. So now when I look at a problem like number 10 here, it says, for the following exercises, condense to a single logarithm if possible. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use these two rules here to condense this. Now you notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4 logs here. They said as a single logarithm. So that's what we're going to do here. So remember, when I have addition, addition is the same as the product of the two in the same log function. So if I'm just going to look at those first two, that's going to be the log base 3 of 2 times a. Now what I did here was I just took care of those and wrote those together in the same log. And I still have plus log base 3 of 11 plus log base 3 of b. But using the same idea over and over again, I could say, hey, those are all plus 2. So I can put those all together just like I did in my formula above there. And I can say that this is really going to be 2 times 11 and times b. And I can write this as a single log of 3 to the 22, log base 3 of 22, a times b, and that's my single log. So there would be my answer for that number 10. Now let's take a look at number 11 here. So 11 is a subtraction here. So a subtraction of logs is my quotient rule. The addition of logs is my product rule. Okay, so now I'm going to deal with this quotient rule here. So in essence, all I have to write is m over n. Okay, so this is going to be the log base b of 28 over 7. Now again, when I have something like this, I must simplify when possible. So this is going to end up being log base b of 4. So there's my answer for number 11. So those are just the two basic rules, a couple of simple problems to work through those properties or rules. Okay, so that's it for this video.